thrilled to welcome on the show Teigen Gayse. Good morning, Teigen. You're in Kelowna, aren't you?
I sure am. Good morning, and thank you for having me.
Well, you've got a brand new self-titled 8-song album that's out now after being released last month. We've been all over your first single, I Don't Want to Fall in Love Anymore. I told the listeners not long ago that you got in touch with me to say thank you for airing the song. And Teigen, I've got to say thank you because it is such a beautiful song. We've been loving it. The listeners have been loving it. What's it been like, the success with this?
Wow, thank you so much. It's been pretty cool. It's a magical moment. This is, I think, definitely by far the most successful song that I've had. And I can, thank country radio for just making this possible for me. I mean, every day I get someone messaging me, telling me that they've heard my song on the radio, and it's just like, it doesn't get old. Every day I just do a little happy dance when someone tells me that. It's just it's wild.
I bet. I've got to ask, Teigen, how on earth does a young singer from Chetwynd, BC end up in Texas recording an album? How did you get into this crazy business?
Oh, gosh, how I ended up in Texas was I was a really big fan of Parker McCollum, and when I found out he had a brother, I contacted his brother because I was trying to find some music of his brothers, and I couldn't find anything, and we ended up becoming really good friends, and he told me that he wanted to get into producing and stuff, so he wanted to produce my album, and that's kind of how that happened, and it's just crazy, and how that happened and how quickly that happened, and now I'm a big Texas fan. I love it there so much. The pandemic, I actually was there during the pandemic, and I had to come home, but I can't wait to get back.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, Tyler McCollum and Cody Angel, fellow singer-songwriters that helped you on that. Austin, Texas. I was there years ago. Keep Austin weird, I think the T-shirts say.
Yeah, they have some really funny, good saying shirts down there. I was actually just going through my pajama drawer last night, and I was like, okay, do I really need 10 Texas shirts in here? Probably not.
Now, I read on your website when describing the album, songs are about highs and lows, heartaches and mistakes, a glimpse into Teigen's life. Now, I always wonder this, do you find it difficult writing about and releasing songs covering your own life experiences, even the bad ones?
Yes and no. I do like to write about real life experience, and all my songs are that, but by the time you release them, it's almost like an old story. It's not like it doesn't, it's like even the song, I Don't Want to Fall in Love Anymore. I guess I wrote that so long ago, but it's just kind of like an old story that happened. It's really true when they say time heals everything. And so it's, I'm in a new chapter of my life, and it's kind of just like an old story or an old movie that I've watched a long time ago. I
guess so. And then it can almost be therapeutic, I guess, as well, right?
Oh, very, very.
Yeah, dishing out the baggage to the listeners, and when you can make it sound as good as you do, it's a great thing.
Thank you.
Now, I understand you let me know that you're shooting the video for I Don't Want to Fall in Love Anymore this weekend.
Yes, I am, this Friday, so you guys stay tuned for that. Trying to get as much content out there as possible for everyone.
Wow, looking forward to it. Where are you guys shooting at?
We're actually shooting it at the OK Corral here in Kelowna. I used to work at the OK Corral, and I'm really good friends with Andy, who's the owner, and his wife is, she does all my photos, and she does video work, and she is amazing. She did my website, so she is doing my video, and she's very talented.
Oh, excellent. Well, we can't wait to see that. Now, it's Teigen Gayse joining us. Of course, her hit single, I Don't Want to Fall in Love Anymore, is coming up. We're going to play it in just a sec. Before I let you go, Teigen, you mentioned to me that you've got some side venues shows that you're doing this summer, which is great news coming out of the pandemic. What can you tell us about these?
Yes, I have shows this summer, at wineries and breweries around the Okanagan. You can find them on my website. Some are ticketed, some are not. But yeah, it's just nice to be able to get out and play in front of people again. It's I'm very excited. There's been a few that have been canceled and moved just to a later date until like everything kind of blows over. So everything's still a little up in the air, but I'm very optimistic. I've been hearing nothing but good things going forward. So yeah, if you guys want to know when I'm playing shows, if you're ever in the Okanagan, it's just on my website.
Excellent. With the announcements yesterday by Bonnie Henry, things starting to get a little back to normal. So that's great news. We've got a big country festival that unfortunately was canceled again this year, but Sunfest, which is done down in the Cowichan Valley, big country festival, and we hope that one day we can see you on the stage down there for that.
Oh, I would love that. I would love that. I have to laugh because, I mean, I'm still new. Like, I haven't done, I haven't toured or done, like, big festivals or anything like that yet, but when I was in Texas or when the pandemic hit or just kind of even when I got back, you would hear people being like, oh, I can't wait to get back on the road and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, me too. And I'm like, you haven't even been on the road, Teigen, but I can't wait till I can actually say that. Like, I can't wait to go on tour. I can't wait to go on the road. I can't wait to play big festivals. I'm so excited for that time in my life. Well,
Teigen, charts came out this morning. I see you are up another 2 spots, so congratulations.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I didn't even know that. That's awesome.
Keep up the great work. We'll look forward to hearing more. You got a new single coming out this summer as well?
I do, yes, a wine song. So for all the wine lovers out there.
I love it. Well, wine lovers, and a lot of them in the Okanagan, of course. So she's Teigen Gayse. Thank you so much for coming on the air. Great to chat with you. And we'll look forward to hearing a lot more great music and seeing you live, hopefully in the near future.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me, Matt. So much.
There she is. And a perfect way to end the interview. Woo. One of my faves these days. One of the listeners' faves as well. It's Teigen Gayse. I don't want to fall in love anymore. You're on New Country 100.7 The Raven.